Hi and welcome back to CloudNets, where networks meet cloud. And today we're going to talk about 800 gigabits per second because 800 is the new 400, you know. And we have our expert for rates.
Any number and a character
numbers,
next to it.
Ron. Hi, Ron. So what do we need to know about this move from 400 to 800? And
well, it's let's start with the first thing. Let's see how many we're going to get.
Okay.
Maybe three. But the first thing is that 800 gig is actual. It's real. It's really coming. We have the new silicon coming from Broadcom, the Jericho 3, the Ramon 3. So the entire cluster, the entire fabric can be based on 800 gig interfaces. It's real. It's actually happening.
Okay.
Point number one. Yeah. Point number two is that the upcoming generation of silicon is going to be backwards compatible to the previous generation. So you can actually start with an existing cluster, which is running 400 gig, and it's going to be compatible, compatible to incoming interfaces of 800 gig. So you're forward compatible and backwards compatible, kind of a future-proof type of a solution.
So the silicon, the white boxes you buy now, you will be able to use them in a cluster that is based on 800 gig. It will be like a hybrid connectivity.
Yeah, you will have kind of a hybrid, potentially hybrid cluster of both 400 gig interfaces and 800 gig interfaces. And the third, and perhaps even the most interesting and most important thing, is that it's interface agnostic. We have the same interfaces that are available today, DDQSFP or OSFP, which are already supporting 800 gig. Those same interfaces are going to be plugged onto the same boxes as we have today via the same form factor of transceivers. So the network cloud as a platform, as an interface platform, is agnostic to what kind of transceiver is being plugged into it and supporting all of them.
So you don't have to be religious about OSFP versus QSFP-DD. It will work.
You can be religious. We're not against religion, but you don't have to be.
Okay.
You don't have to be.
Okay, great. So three things you need to remember about 800 or the move from 400 to 800 gigabit per second. The first is that 800 is real. It's here. You can almost buy it. Yeah. The second one is that it's a fairly smooth transition. So you have forward compatibility with the stuff you buy today. You will have backwards compatibility with what you will buy in a year or so. And the third, and maybe the most important, is that the network cloud, the architecture is agnostic to the interfaces and form factors. You can mix any and be religious or not. Thank you very much, Ron. Thank you for watching. See you next time on CloudNets. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.